Hello? Is this thing on? I don't know, like seriously, I don't know. Ah, it's on. How do I do this? Okay, hey! Hey everyone! Thank you for joining me for today's breakfast live stream chat. Andy, how are you? Hello, ma'am. This is Solomon here, big from India. Hi, Solomon. You don't have to call me ma'am. It's okay. How's everyone doing? Oh, I forgot my bowl. So for today's breakfast, I have my favorite kiwi and ham, aka bacon in Japan. How's everyone doing? What's going on? This is like one of my first times eating bacon in Japan because I don't usually get it because I was disappointed the first time. That's pretty good. Oh, notification squad and breakfast squad, yeah! Well, hey, Shimi. How's everyone doing? If you're new to this type of live stream, I have food in my mouth. 1 second. If you're new to these types of live streams, there's like just me talking about like my week, how everything's going, and like small updates and just me eating breakfast. You can feel free to grab something to eat with me. Yeah, it's kind of strange to have these live streams because like I hate when people look at me when I'm eating, or I hate when people can hear the sound of me eating. My microphone I think is pretty good, but it's okay because I want to talk to you guys. So thank you so much for being here. Hello, Free Spirit 88. Very polite, but you don't want to be called ma'am or madam. Yeah, no, not really. My image of like ma'am is like, maybe you guys have the same image. It's like an older woman, like an older woman, like a grandma. I got COVID. No. Reminders, I'm good. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Free Spirit. I've been better. Beautiful. Robert Old. Hey, long time no see. How are you? Ohayo gozaimasu. Ah, arigato. 優しい人だね。arigato. Thank you, Pierre. Oh, things have been well with no water. Ay, no water. The whole COVID thing sucks though. Like for me, when I had it, it was more so like the stigmatism behind it compared to like, I had very minor symptoms too. Like the first 3 days, I was so tired. Did you get like really tired too? Because I haven't been hearing many people have that symptom anymore of just feeling extreme tiredness for like 3 days. Things have been well. Kiwis have lots of vitamin C. Yeah. What about bacon? Hey, from Akita. Robert, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope everything turns around. Is everything okay? Do you have a place to stay? By the way, Solomon, since you're in Japan, like, I don't know if I'm coming to Akita, but like, if you ever find me, or maybe I can send this to you. I'm still like giving these away. So if you guys are in Japan, and you find me, I give little hints on Instagram, like where I'm at. But if you can find me, I'm giving away these NFC, I said NPC before, but NFC chips. You can use it like a business card. They're programmable. So when you want to like give your links to someone, they can just tap, this is mine right here. But they can just tap your phone and then like your YouTube, your Instagram, your like website, or like anything that you want to program it to do. You can even have your Bitcoin address, Ethereum address. And I think they're also working on NFTs. So it's so cool. It's like an amazing business card. And you can use it like a sticker too. Not use it like a sticker. It is a sticker. But I found your channel through a live, but it isn't. Oh, really? I didn't. I don't ever think many people find me through live streams, but I'm glad you found me. Thank you. It's nice thing you do a few lives. It's the weather sunny for you since last week. Yeah, it's much more sunnier. Although I think like the rainy season is coming. It was rainy like what, the day before yesterday and before that. Like the first 3 days of the week it was really rainy. But I prefer this weather to anything because in Japan the summers are just hell. Like hell. Every summer I'm wondering just like, what am I still doing here? Like you cannot get dry at all in Japanese summer because it's so humid. Like you can take a shower, you can dry off, but you will you're constantly wet. You constantly have like a layer of water on you in the summertime. It is not fun. And then like when people stand up, like after sitting, there's always like that little puddle. It's not a puddle, but you know, like that little wet spot, wet stain. And I get self-conscious about it, but like everyone has it. So it's just like, it should be okay. But I hate that. COVID is scared of me. Same on ma'am too. It's awkward being called that. Nah, yeah. No, it is not. I do not. No one is taking me seriously. It is frustrating. Oh. Robert, I don't know, like, you're in Canada, right? I don't want to give away your information, but I don't know how it is there. I want some bacon myself. Jazz, missed you. Can I have one of those? One of these? Here? So like the guy whose company it is, because I asked if I can send them to like my followers outside of Japan, and they're trying to focus right now only on Japan. I believe it does work internationally, but he told me to keep it in Japan. Keep it in Japan. Otherwise, hell yeah, I'd give it to you. Hey, Jwyanze, how are you? I remember being interested in Japan for a time, and then I found your channel and took interest. Now look where I am. Hey, Shamey. Hey, wait a minute. You took interest in Japan, so like you're not interested in Japan anymore? Venezuela. Lino. Thank you. Ahora, ¿qué hora es en Venezuela? Habla español, ¿sí? My car is paid to date, but cannot get insurance. Need a lawyer to finally put that out behavior of the former against to rest. Do you have anything that you can sell? It's extremely hot here down south USA. It's going to get worse next week, and then yeah, Florida. Wait a minute. I think I remember you, Free Spirit 8. Didn't you come to Japan? Did we live together in the same building? Yeah, I think it's the same one, right? Because your name also looks familiar. You can, please. I'm in Toronto. Yeah. Thanks, Jazz. Keep me updated. Esco, seriously? What is Esco? Did I miss something? Wow, she speaks a little bit of Spanish. Do you speak French? Je ne parle pas, what is it? Je ne parle pas français? So, before Japan, I lived in Peru for a little bit. So, but me encanta español. Me gustaría hablar español todos los días. Porque el idioma es muy romántico, ¿sí? I love Spanish though. Spanish, yeah. I finally got neck into Bell high speed after a big fight. What does this mean? Is it true that Japan is very conservative in terms of how they dress? Like they prefer dressing modestly? That's a really good question, Free Spirit. I will answer it when I finish chewing. So, yes, Japan is pretty conservative in how they dress, but just like if you go to New York City, you will see people wearing like kind of like atrocious, not negative atrocious, but like just out there type of clothing. That's how it is in New York City because you have like people everywhere, right? Tokyo is really similar. So you're gonna see like girls wearing like really like the shortest skirts, and even like the schoolgirls after they're out of school, they'll like hike up their skirts like so high. So here in Japan, they don't really show the top cleavage at all. So keep that covered. But the legs is fair game. Now, just like in the US, I feel like if you go out to the countryside in the US, people are more conservative, right? And they don't wear like really flashy things, right? It's very similar to here in Japan. So if you go outside of Tokyo, or even if you go to West Tokyo, to like the Inaka, like countryside Tokyo areas, then you will see people not wearing flashy things at all. They're wearing typical like Walmart clothes, but they don't wear PJs. They don't wear PJs. But you will see like the typical, just like regular clothes. Nothing special. Yeah, it's really, I feel like when people talk about Japan and Tokyo, and they always like, they compare all of Japan to Tokyo first. And second, everyone thinks that all of Japan or Tokyo is like really out there. But no, it's actually really similar to the US. Like people are just like really laid back, down to earth, especially the further away from the cities you go. So does that answer your question? So like that video that I made of me like walking along the street, I was in Shinjuku. I was in like the heart. Like there's different like main areas in Tokyo, but like Shibuya, Shinjuku, Ikebukuro, like these places are where you'll see like the crazy fashion. And so like people are complaining like, oh, she's not dressed conservatively. I'm like, you guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing on the other side of the camera. But yeah, overall it is pretty conservative, but when you're in the city areas, not so much. But just cover the top part, and all other cleavage is like fair game. Oh, okay, so maybe you're a different person then. I don't know when I'd be back in Tokyo area. Just got back from Sapporo for a week. Vacation time depleted, but I'd love one. Maybe I can send one to you, Solomon. Because it's a startup company. It's a startup business, but they're just like really cool. My grandma used to eat Spanish onion sandwiches. I don't even know what that is. What makes the onion so Spanish? Ohayo gozaimasu. This is Mogawa? Mogawa-san? Oh, that's my report. Bell high speed. Do you mind saying how many locks you have? I don't know. I don't know. I did count. Oh, Natalie, right? Javieta, hey, I don't know. So I combined some of them like a long time ago. So the amount that I started with to the amount that I have now is different. And I did just one day when I was living in Chiba, I did count all of them. I think I have like 77 maybe. I'm not positive, but maybe like 70, like something. And I remember when I counted them, I'm just like, I will always remember this number. I will never forget this number because like this number is important. Yeah, I don't remember. I want to say it's like late, like 70s to 80s maybe. I don't know. I'm in bed horizontal right now. I'm vertical. Fashion in Japan is still very interesting to me. Yeah, actually... So I don't know if you guys are following me. I can speak. I know words. Following me on Instagram, but I became friends. Like actually, I met him when I was interviewing like just like random Japanese people in the park. But we've been hanging out a whole lot recently. But he's a homeless guy. He's like a young homeless university student. So I'm gonna interview him for this channel, but. Why did I say that? Oh yeah, anyway, because he's into fashion. So like I'll see his clothes. I'm just like, how the hell did you pay for that? Like he knows how to dress. Like, and that's the other thing. I like fashion a lot, but I always spend my money on right now just like saving and investing. So like everything is just like, oh, like I can use that for investing. I don't spend money frivolously. Even my friend Daichi, he's from Sapporo, but he lives in Tokyo. Like his fashion is just like on point. I have very fashionable. I can speak. I have very fashionable friends, and I want to be like that. It's just like I don't want to. I use my time differently to research trends and research fashion things. And when I have like the money to do it, I always invest my money, or I just save it. Swiping comments. But you know what? My contents have been noticed by the man. Nice. You always must appease the man. I love what he's doing on social media. Oh, nice to meet you too. Hey. Are those Zespri kiwis? Oh my gosh, I want to have one. Yeah, I didn't even start eating my kiwis yet. Like, my favorite fruit is pomegranate, but I love kiwis too. And I've been eating kiwis recently, like, nonstop. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, there is a god. So good. It's so juicy. I'm trying to like read your comments, answer your comments, but this kiwi has me in a different world right now. It's so good. The moment I wake, why am I singing? Ah, see, it has me singing. It has me singing. It's so flipping good. Jesus. God, it's so good. I'm getting religious. Like, it's so good. You know, one thing that I did notice is like, okay, so someone just said like, are those Zespri kiwis? I did notice last time I went to the supermarket, like, how come there's no other brand of kiwis? It's so juicy. It's so sweet and tangy. So good. Yeah, it is bacon, or it's ham, but in Japan they call it bacon. Kari kari. Oishishou. Oishii yo. Meccha oishii. Yeah, Free Spirit 88. So, I had an emo phase, but after my emo phase, I used to wear, like, I loved my fashion. Like, I do have, there is a certain way, like, certain pieces that I like. Not necessarily just, like, following just, like, what's in season. I like to wear just, like, interesting things as well. But, like, as I'm getting older, and when I have, like, the option of, like, and I'm getting more money, I have the option just, like, do I buy this thing that's gonna, like, just make me feel fuzzy for, like, a few years? Maybe, or maybe just, like, a year? Or do I make more money with this money? Of course I choose like to make more money with the money, but now I feel like I'm making more money with money, but not using that money to do anything, you know? So I don't know. So like when I have like fashionable friends right now, I look at their fashion and I told them, I'm just like, I'll pay you just to go shopping for me. I don't want to go shopping because I don't like shopping so much. I don't want to go shopping necessarily with them, but I'll pay them, I'll give them my sizes and they just buy the stuff for me. Oishii. My hands are sticky. Yesterday I also bought cereal, so I may also have cereal. Is there anyone else eating breakfast with me, or are you guys just watching me eat? You haven't had kiwis in a while? I recommend you get kiwis. We have normal kiwis here and Zespri. What is normal? Nihongo jouzu desu ne. No, my Japanese is really bad. Actually, I don't know if I recorded all of this. So I was with my Japanese friend. We went to Asakusa because we were making a video. And yeah, like a group of Americans came in it sounds like an opening to a joke. A group of Americans came into a restaurant, but they came in and like the staff people, whatever, they sat them right next to us. There were three, like two guys. One guy he said he was originally from Zimbabwe, and then a Texan guy and like a Belgian lady. But they're all from the US, working from the US. And my Japanese friend doesn't speak any English, and my Japanese is shit. But like, oh, sorry. My mom told me I curse too much in my live streams. But yeah, so I'm just like communicating with my friend and talking to my friend, and like the Americans are just like, wow, like how long did it take you to learn Japanese? And I'm just like, I don't speak Japanese. And like, they're like, the guy's face, because it went from like being like really friendly to just like, what? And I'm not in the right mindset, but I could just feel like the vibe switch. And he's just like, so what are you speaking? And I'm just like, I'm speaking Japanese. And just like, it was so strange. And no, he's just like, so what are you speaking? Portuguese or something? And I'm just like, no, I'm speaking Japanese. And like, all their faces, like, yeah, I could tell like the Zimbabwean American guy was trying to still keep things light and just like find out more information, but it doesn't help that my friend is also a YouTuber, and like his content is just like really crazy. So he lied. I'm pretty sure it's a lie, but like yeah, the guy is just like, where are you from? I'm just like, I'm American too. And then my friend's just like, who doesn't speak English, he understands that though, he's just like, Morocco. He's from Morocco. And I'm like, no. And like they understood Morocco, but like the way like, because of the, what is it, pronunciation, and then also I don't know, like they asked me, they're just like, did he say Morocco? And I'm just like, yeah. And I'm like, I have to continue the lie, like I'm not gonna just like throw a friend under the bus. And they're just like, wow, that's interesting. And he's just like, I Morocco. I'm from Morocco. And so like the Texan guy is just like, oh, so do you speak Arabic? And then like I'm the translator, and my friend just like looks at me, and I'm just like, no, he can't speak Arabic. And they're just like confused, and it was just like a weird vibe, really weird vibe. And I realized it after the fact. Sorry, I don't know if that story was interesting, but it just happened yesterday, that's why. Oh, wait. You're watching me eat. It sounds weird. You're fine. Yummy dinner. What are you having for dinner? Ieko jouzu desu ne. No, I wouldn't say that. Oh, I had someone in Africa. Wait? All me to move in with him to be his great buddy. Oh! Ah, sweet. So Robert, are you gonna move in with him? I'm speaking the language of love. You are. That's awful. Yeah. 確かにちょっとモロッコ人に見えるよね。And what, me? No, I was in Morocco, and like the people in Morocco, I was there with my sister. They kept, like, we were walking in Marrakesh, and they kept saying like, Mama Africa, because of my hair. And they would like point to me like with, if they had like Jamaican like Bob Marley stuff, they'd point to it. I'm just like, what the hell? And they kept just calling Mama Africa, Mama Africa. They tried to get me into their store. I'm just like, okay, but like you guys are the ones that actually live in Africa. Like I'm all for it, but at the same time it's just like, is that racist? Like just assuming that I'm Jamaican, or just, I don't even know what Mama Africa is. Is it a song? And then they kept telling they kept trying to get me and my sister into the stores. And they would like kind of say like, Moroccan chocolate. My sister, we were just like, what the hell is Moroccan chocolate? Like Morocco's not known for its chocolate, right? On the last day, we were with a German guy, and he was like smoking. And like, in the hostel, like everyone's just like vibing, and we're just like, oh my god, like where did you get that from? And he's just like, oh, it's everywhere. Don't you hear people yelling at you, Moroccan chocolate? And we realized, like, oh, that's what Moroccan chocolate is. It's not chocolate. You like the movie Aladdin? I don't think that takes place in Morocco. Spaghetti. Now I'm interested in learning a new language. I love languages. And I think what's really important when you're learning a language is the motivation behind it. Because if there's no motivation, if you just like want to learn, oh guys, don't forget, please don't forget to hit the like button. We're trying to grow this channel to 10,000 by August. Please, 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 please don't forget to hit the like button. Anyway, oh sorry, was that too loud when I clapped? Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I look Moroccan at all. The people in Morocco, they have like this orangey color, like the Berber color, I guess, the indigenous color, but they have like an orangish color to their skin tone. I don't have that. And like, what color am I? Like I'm brown, but like, it's different. There's like a like their undertone is like a really bright orangey red. Mine is kind of yellowish. Most like when I was in Washington DC, like many Eritrean and Ethiopian people thought I was Eritrean or Ethiopian, and I would get discounts to food because I would say yes because I love Ethiopian food. I love it. People are ignorant as hell. Yes. They thought you were a black Moroccan? I don't know. No, it's not chocolate. Yeah, I learned that it's not chocolate. Black people are black people. See as same. Sorry. Not quite. I feel like I don't want to get like too racial or anything, but it's annoying how like people put black people in this box of being black people, but then for any other ethnicity, like, oh, you're European, like more like you're German or you're like Spanish or you're Italian, it's the same thing. Like if you take a person from Tanzania and you put them next to a Ghanaian person, they have completely different cultures, very, very different cultures. But I don't know, I think it's because and this is another thing, like when I'm traveling, from my experience, like for the most part, I've had nothing but good experiences while I was traveling in Peru, in Morocco, Spain, France. I've had good experiences for me, but sometimes like in France, like I was in France for university, and there was a black lady that did not. Like we were on the same train and I saw a guy like spit at her. He didn't spit on her, but he spat at her. And then the same girl, the same lady, like we went to an international university in France, in Paris, for this like conference or whatever. It was an international university. And we went to the cafeteria and like the chef who was serving us and all of us, like my classmates, were all in the line. The same girl, like the chef asked her, where are you from? And she's just like, oh, we're from America. And she's a black lady. And the chef just starts like, it's not a real country. It's not real. Like, and he just started getting angry and frustrated. We're just like, first, this is an international university. So don't you already have like students from like all over? Second, just like, this is really unprofessional. But then third, like it happened to the same girl. So that's why when I watch YouTube travel videos and they're talking about just like, oh, this place is racist, or oh, this place is like not good, or this place, it really depends on the person, because like her experience in France was not good, really not good, and she probably hates France now because like from what I saw, and I don't know why, like I could always see it happening to her. She was like a black lady, she was kind of like overweight. I don't know if like that's why she was attracting negative attention, not justifying it, but like that's why I'm on my soapbox now. But like that's why like I really can't stress enough, when you watch like YouTube videos, they're telling you like a place is racist or a place is like not good or a place is sexist. Like it really depends on the person, it depends on the day. So yeah, I think my opinion about like racism and sexism has changed a lot recently. I think it's part of human nature, but the thing that I like about Japan so much, and when I'm traveling, I think it's for a person, like for a female, and for like a female, like a black female or a person of color, I think it's best to go to countries that weren't colonized by Europeans, because like that same mentality kind of carries throughout. But if you are an American, like an American of color, I think it helps a whole lot when traveling. Does that make sense at all? Like, I feel like I have seen the difference in how people treat me because I'm an American versus like a person who's from Nigeria here in Japan. Yeah, and I've seen like a lot of like Nigerians or Ghanaians here in Japan, they'll say that they're American. I met a guy who did that, and I'm just like, oh, really? Where are you from? And he couldn't name a state. Well, where are you from, buddy? And he was just like, and like, he had like a thick accent too, and I'm just like, okay, I see what you're doing. I'm not gonna tell anybody. I would love to speak Chinese, but I'm not adamant about it. I just really love Spanish, Japanese, and it'd be cool to speak French or Swahili. Very little motivation. Aoi, yeah, like what motivates me is like meeting people, and yeah, because like you'll be motivated to speak to that person, like I want this person to understand me, and then the motivation just comes. My grandma is the inspiration. Oh, my grandma was my inspiration too. Oh, thank you. You already hit the like button. Thank you. You just look beautiful. Thank you so much. No, you don't look Moroccan at all. I don't think so. Those dimples came talking about my dimples. You have mixed tone, so I can understand why they thought that. Some people think Jamaican is in Africa. Yep. Yep. Actually though, like, people, when I'm traveling, they don't usually think I'm from Africa for the most part. Only like in Morocco they did. Well, I guess, I don't know if that counts, because they kept calling me, everyone kept calling me Mama Africa, and I think it was just because of my locks. But then, like, yeah, some people pointed to like Jamaican, whatever they had of Jamaican in Morocco, so I don't know. Oh yeah, there are black Moroccans. There are black people everywhere, but I feel like the only seen black people are in the US, in the US, and sometimes in Africa, and of course Jamaica. But like, there are Africans in Russia, there are Africans in, so oh my god, Germany, France. There's so many like black people everywhere, but they aren't seen, and so people worldwide get shocked, like, oh my god, there's a black person in Japan. Oh my god, there's a black person in Australia. I don't know. Yeah, Morocco's a beautiful country. This is like really good too. Aww. I see a smiley face in my food. I don't know if I can show you guys because it may fall. Can you see? The kiwi and like the bacon? I don't know if you guys can see. No! See the eyes and the mouth? No! Oh, it's still smiling. I just got a smile from God. Hi, I've literally always said it's part of human nature. Hmm. Oh, Aoi, what's a part of human nature? Racism? Patience. I think so, but what I like so much so, like, outside of the US, I feel like in the US people are like really vocal about it. Like if they don't like someone because of like their skin color or their ethnicity, whatever. In the US, like I've had like walking down the street with like an ex, people yell like get away from that black girl, or I've been called like the N-word, stuff like this. In the US they'll do things, and this is what I feel like my foreign friends don't understand. It's like in the US they will kill you in some places, or they will like they will say things and it's hurtful, not necessarily hurtful, but just more so you're afraid for your life. But here in Japan they don't say it so much, and so I feel safer. Do I have an OnlyFans? No. Should I have an OnlyFans? They're really cringy. So my grandma is Filipino and I want to learn Tagalog so we can talk. Oh, that'd be wonderful. Oh no, okay. Yes, everyone has a different experience. I've traveled with a group of people overseas. My group mates had horrible experiences with the locals, while the locals were nice to me. Yeah, exactly, free spirit. So yeah, like when I was in like Paris, like for the school trip, I was like, what is this lady doing? Like, what is she doing that she keeps attracting like all this crap to her? So it really just depends on the day, and like I don't think you should take it personally if something does happen. Ah, arigato, pretty YouTuber, thank you. Yeah, we all have our prejudices. Yes, just don't act on them or don't say crap. When on my desktop, I have no limits. Funny, you should say that language with Google. Yeah. Yes, Robert, old dude. That. Yeah, it's possible. My favorite book. Do you guys know my favorite book? No. My favorite book, I've read it in English and Spanish over 20 times each. My favorite book is The Alchemist. And in that book, they talk about like the language of the world. And I truly believe that, because in times where like I was in Peru and they only spoke, Quechua, which is like the indigenous language. I did not understand a thing that was going on, but like if you just stay there and like yes, you're going to do like the awkward smile and laughter and stuff, but if you just stay there, you'll realize that there is something, I don't know what to put it, there's like this vibe or this connection that all humans in life have. I'm getting spiritual, but like there's this connection, and you just connect, and you can still be friends without speaking the language with someone. And I've started to rely on that even here in Japan when like I don't understand 100% what is being said. I stay. Although it feels kind of awkward for me because I don't understand 100%, I stay in the situation. I go to like Inaka, I go to places where no one speaks English. When I'm traveling too in Taiwan, I go to events where no one speaks English. It's not intended for English speakers. But I can always like just rely on that connection, that somehow, some way, if you're just respectful, you'll be able to communicate with people. I don't know if that makes sense. Am I religious? No. You are an angel. I don't know if you're talking to me. A friend of mine in Japan dated a guy who said he was American, but when she showed me their text, I could tell he was African. She called him out and he confessed. Yes. That's hilarious, Kobe. Yeah. Do you wear a mask? Of course. I always wear a mask outside. Yeah, or like I have my mask. When there's no one around, then I take my mask down. But the moment like I'm near people, I always keep my mask up. Where have I been in Japan? I haven't been to that many places, but I have been to Miyagi, Yamagata, Gunma, Nagoya. Nagoya is in... That's the city, right? Aichi. I went to Aichi. Gifu, Okinawa, Mie, Niigata, Chiba, Saitama, Ibaraki, Tochigi. Kanagawa. I live in Kanagawa now. Shizuoka. Yamanashi is in Shizuoka desho. Yeah, I still haven't been to that many places. Like, even the places that I went to is probably just like a day trip or, yeah, but I've been to a few, but not that many. Do you, oh yeah, okay. Do not get an OnlyFans, Jazz. You're better than that. Andy. Yeah, no, I'm just curious. I'm here to assist humanity's transition to a more self-enlightened age, but I'm not feeling it recently. Oh, Robert, old dude. It's okay, like, it's okay if you're not feeling it. I understand what you mean, by the way. I feel like I'm on the same mission, but at the same time, we are also our own entity. So yeah, there's gonna be days when you just don't feel like it. Just trust that everything's gonna be okay. We all die. I wear nothing outside. I must say that you are so beautiful and our bones are at the end of the same color. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I took that a different way at first. Like, huh? All I feel is pain right now. No, but like, yeah, you may feel pain right now, but like, I was telling my sister, by the way, I have my Black Buddha Leprechaun Santa Claus joining us today. Say hello. My lucky. But, yeah, like, I was telling my sister just the other day, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was the ayahuasca in Peru, but like, there's like a separate, like, there's a clear separation between me, me and my emotions. So like, even if like I feel like I'm displaying sadness on the outside, and the inside is just like, oh my God, I can't wait until this is over. I just have to wait until like this part of, I'm not crazy, I swear, but I just have to wait like until like my human body needs to grieve, and then I'll be okay. Like, does anyone else, like, do you understand what I mean? Like, I feel like kind of separate from my emotions. Like, I feel, but it's like when I'm displaying my emotion, my inside is just like, okay, I feel like oh my God, I feel like my human body just has to do this, like has to get this yelling out, or has to get this sadness out, has to get this crying out. Okay, it's gonna take some time, maybe like a day or so. She'll be good after that. Like this. I'm not crazy, I swear. Do you do art in any kind of form, like drawing or painting? I make videos. I make videos, but I do love to draw. Actually, like, because everything is digital now, I don't draw so much anymore. But like, even in my meetings when I was working like corporate America, I couldn't have like one page of paper that did not have a doodle on it. I love doodling. But I love to draw so much. I just don't do it because everything is digital. 私より多いですね。You have been more places than I. Oh, in Japan? I can totally see that you don't like confrontation either. Yes, my emotions have taken over, hence the pain. Oh, just like feel it out. It'll be okay, Robert. It'll be okay. This is actually... What if I just like died on live stream? How did she die? It was on a piece of bacon. No, it's actually ham. This is good though. I actually bought that bacon just for the live stream because I don't usually eat bacon. What questions do you guys have for Japanese people? Because I've been interviewing people more recently. Yeah, it smells like bacon. Next, I'm going to eat cereal. Is this like a mukbang now? So I got these things only for you guys because like I don't usually eat breakfast. Like I eat breakfast, but like Actually, no, I don't. Like, I probably just eat like a kiwi. Yeah, but I got breakfast food. So I can actually eat in front of you guys. Whoa, this is gonna make so much noise because it's crunchy. Oh, I'm gonna be like so self-conscious. Yeah. This is the Japanese version of like Frosted Flakes. Shisukon. And almond milk. There was a long time when so many people thought I was vegan. I was vegan in the States for a bit, but like, I like vegan food. Like, people would call me out like when I would like eat like non-vegan food, like on Instagram or like on YouTube, and I'm just like, I never said I was vegan. But people would like really like heat it at me. But I go to vegan restaurants. I made a video like a while ago, just like vegan in Japan. Not vegan, like vegan restaurants in Japan. And I guess like people just assumed I was vegan afterwards. Like, no, I go to vegan restaurants. I like vegan food. I'm not vegan. Can you guys hear me chewing? 오이시요, 모가와-san. I'm reading your comments. Almost been an hour. Time flies. You'll have to go soon. How's the apartment place you in? Roommates? Roommates all okay? Yeah, Balham. I don't have any roommates. I now have my own apartment. I like it. I love the view. Sorry, I have like cornflakes in my teeth. But yeah, I really like living here. I like the view. The town that I'm in is like so cute. There's a lot of older people. They're just like really cute. Yeah. I'm happy. I don't know my neighbors though. I know just like the one downstairs, he used to like bump on the ceiling. But the thing is, he would bump on the ceiling like if I dropped something by accident, like a pot fell out of the cabinet, he would like knock and it's just like one clunk. So like, why is he knocking? Or sometimes when I would be like upstairs, he would like knock and I'm just like, what the hell is going on? And then like I received a Bluetooth message saying like in Japanese, like the walls are really thin, please be quiet. I'm just like, I was like upstairs like with my headphones in watching a movie, like okay, like maybe they didn't know, maybe it was sent to the wrong person, but considering the person would like knock sometimes, I'm just like, what the hell is going on? And I have a pad on my floor, like a gym mat. So it's meant for the gyms, you know, you guys know when you go to the gym, like they have thick mats. That's what I have on my floor. I put that down there like when I first moved here because I realized that the floors are wood and they're thin. And so like after they sent that Bluetooth message is when I just contacted the management people and yeah, I haven't heard anything since. Yeah. But yeah, that's the only neighbor that I kind of know. Yeah, Shisukon in almond milk. Yes. I mean, would you travel another country in South America in the future? Free Spirit 88. Yes, I want to. Like, my motivation for traveling to another South American country is not very high because I just completely fell in love with Peru, especially considering I have so many, or Yeah, my best friend, like, she wasn't my best friend, but she was a really close friend. We lived together with our Russian ex-boyfriends together. She was the reason why I went to Peru. She died. Actually, why is everyone dying? Like, everyone, isn't there a book, like, everyone I know is dead? That's kind of how I'm starting to feel. Yeah, but, like, I feel like Peru is so, like, a part of me that even when I was in Peru, like, my friends asked me, like, let's go to Ecuador. And I was in Mancora for a little bit, which is, like, right next to Ecuador. Like, I think it's, like, what, 20 minutes or so? Like, it's, yeah, very, very close. And, like, no, I don't want to go. And I had chances to go to Bolivia. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go. I really love Peru so much. So, yeah, I want to go to Argentina. I want to go to Venezuela. I want to go to... I feel like when I speak Peru, like, I speak about South America and I speak in Spanish, I start to speed up how I speak for some reason. My Spanish friend told me that too. Like, I speak very quickly in Spanish. But, yeah, I would love to go to... Oh, Brazil. I would love to go. But my motivation is, like, just not high to actually put the action behind it. If anything, I would always go back to Peru, though. So Chaco. Oh, thank you, Aori. I didn't know that. I learned a new word. Thank you. I heard it's hard to get good cereal in Japan. Is that true? I don't eat much cereal. I got this specifically for you guys. I don't eat cereal. I eat cereal in the US. I like, what is it, Cap'n Crunch? I like the peanut butter ones. Oh, so good. It, like, tears your mouth apart though, right? But I don't usually eat bacon. I don't usually eat cereal. I got this just so I can have things to eat and talk about with you guys. So you guys are, like, making me fat right now. No, I go to the gym and I don't eat much, so... If they like a sports, you can ask Japanese people. Oh, okay. I have not eaten meat for vegan. I wonder what restaurants are favorite to Japanese people. That's a good question, Free Spirit 88. But when I like, a lot of the Japanese people I know, like my friends, they mainly eat at home. Unless they're, like, salarymen and single, they'll eat out. But a lot of the Japanese people I know, like, there'll be, like, a really big restaurant or, like, yeah, popular restaurant that's nearby. And I'll ask them, like, oh, you've lived here all your life. Have you ever tried this restaurant? No, what is that? They wouldn't even know because they mostly eat at home. What the hell? My people travel in darkness and arrive as nightmares? What the hell? What is this? My creativity. What are you talking about, Robert? I just watched your apartment tour video. The setup and colorful lights are all... I know, right? I love my lights. Yeah, I was doing live streams at nighttime just so I can, like, show off my lights. My lights can be showing, but, like, no one can make the time. So, like... So that's why I still have live streams in the morning. Just because... I got complaints like, I can never make that time. I was eating still pickle chips. Oh, nice. They cut up your mouth too. Pickle chips. Oh, Jess, you were the one. You had me at chocolate Cap'n Crunch. Hey, I didn't say chocolate Cap'n Crunch. I said peanut butter. That's my favorite, not chocolate one. Sorry. Maybe I'm not the one. Maybe I'm number 2. I don't know. Dill pickle chips, that is. Oh, yes. Yes. Did you have to buy your own fridge or did it come? Oh my God. Aziz. I had a predicament. This damn fridge. Not this one, just like a fridge in general. It's like hell. I don't even know where to start with this story. When I moved here, so when you move in Japan, no, there's no furniture included. No refrigerator, no, like, a washing machine. When you move in Japan, none of that. You have to get it yourself, right? Dude, so I needed a refrigerator when I first moved here. So my Japanese friend recommended me this, like, Japanese website called Jimoti. And you can get, like, a lot of used appliances. And I went there and I found a refrigerator. They have, like, this deal where you can get, like, a refrigerator and a washing machine and a microwave, like, deal, right? And I think it was like maybe like 30,000 yen, kana? Like maybe like $300, or I think it was a little bit more than that. And it was like a really big refrigerator. And I told the guy just like, okay, like I'll take that. And but it was really big, and it's just me, and my place is small, and like when I move, I have to move that refrigerator by myself. So I was talking to my mom. My mom's just like, Jasmine, like that's too big for your apartment. Like, what are you gonna do? And I'm just like, oh, okay. So I canceled it. I tried to cancel it like 2 days before they were going to come, and then they're just like, okay, well, you have to pay. I'm just like, wait, what? Like, wait, what? They're just like, you have to pay because like you're canceling at short notice. Like, I applied to get that refrigerator maybe 3 days before, and I originally, like, I was expecting to get it the week after, but the guy said, oh, we can give it to you like in the next few days. So it was their idea to say it. Like, yes, I agreed to it, but like I wanted to cancel the order, and he told me I have to pay the full amount. And I'm just like, no. So I told my Japanese friend, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do, because like these people, they're running a business on the secondhand website. So maybe it's like Yakuza. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking like all these negative things, because it's not like a company, you guys know, like with a website or anything. And they have like stocks and everything, like a stock of refrigerators and appliances and stuff. And I told my friend, and he's just like, no, don't pay it. And I'm just like, okay. And then the guy, because I had to give them my phone number so that they can like contact me for when they're doing the delivery, and he kept calling my phone number, and he's just like, you have to pay the money, you have to pay the full amount. And I'm just like, like I don't like, I want to cancel it, like I would be paying for nothing then, like. And the guy, she's like, no, you have to pay the full amount. And I'm just like, sorry, I'm busy right now, like I'll call you back later. And then like I didn't call him back, and then I told my Japanese friend is just like, they're trying to take advantage of you because you're a foreigner. He's like, don't pay, you didn't buy anything, don't pay it. And then like the guy, he kept calling me back, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So like my friend's just like, block him. And so I was like, okay. So I blocked the guy, and I started to feel bad, and then like they started to like message me a lot on the website, so like I blocked them on the website. But then I was getting really freaked out because they had my address, and I'm just like, oh my god, like what if they are Yakuza? What if they do show up to my house? Because like the way he was contacting me, I'm just like, I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up at my house. So I talked to another Japanese friend, and I told him everything that was going on. He's just like, don't block them, just like tell them honestly. I'm just like, I tried to tell them honestly. And so I unblocked them, and they were so crazy, because the moment I unblocked them, I unblocked the guy for like maybe like a day. The moment I unblocked the guy, he called me. So he must have been calling me like a lot. And like I told him, I'm just like, okay, look, I allocated this amount of money for this thing, for the refrigerator. I was recommended to get it on this day. I was expecting to get it next week. And I even put that in my my initial request to get it next week. I'm not buying anything, so I don't understand why I would have to pay anything. Like, if anything, I could probably pay like a small like fee, but I'm not going to pay the full like $300 for nothing. Like, I canceled everything. I wouldn't pay for everything. And he's just like, I have to talk to my boss. And then after that, I didn't hear anything back. So that was that. I still didn't have a refrigerator. The story does not end. There's more. I still didn't have a refrigerator. I was freaking out because, again, they still have my address. They didn't call me. The guy didn't call me after that. And I'm just like, what if they're going to show up in my house? I was really paranoid for a long time. Like, the first full month I was living here, I was really paranoid that people were following me. Yeah, I didn't know. And then I just ordered a refrigerator from Amazon. I ordered like both my refrigerator and my washing machine from Amazon, which is more expensive. Yeah, I had a white one. I don't know if you guys saw in the previous live streams. I had a white refrigerator, and everything was fine and dandy until it started making such loud noise when I'm trying to sleep. Like, bah, 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 bah. Like, it was so loud. And I like searched on like YouTube, like how to fix it. And like I was getting really freaked out because on the back of the refrigerator, It was like a really cheap one too. On the back it said like all of these like warning symbols and warning signs and like fire signs. I'm like, eh. And I told my mom, and she's like, there's like Radion or something like that. I don't know what Radion is, but it sounds like radioactive. So like I'm like, I don't want to touch it. I'm scared. I searched, like I asked my Facebook friends for help, and like I don't know if you guys remember Takashi Take. He's like making fun of me. He's so mean. But he's just like, you're an adult, you should be able to figure this out. And all of the solutions that he gave me I had already tried. Anyway, I got rid of that refrigerator. How did I do it? This one. I went back to Jwyanze. Sorry, this like story is too long, but I went back to Jwyanze because my refrigerator was just making a lot of noise, and I didn't know what to do with it. I tried to get rid of it with like the state of Yokohama, but did I say that? Yeah. I said state of Yokohama, with the city of Yokohama, but I asked for a quote for something like that, and I never got a response. But the company, maybe like they're no longer running, I don't know. But yeah, I went back to Jwyanze, and I ordered a refrigerator from a different company-ish, like refrigerator stock place, whatever. And yeah, I ordered this refrigerator, 2 weeks ago or so. And I asked them, I'm just like, hey, can you also pick up my refrigerator and take my refrigerator? And they said yes. So I don't know what they did with it. It didn't say anywhere that their refrigerators, like that they take broken refrigerators or whatever. I told them like one time, and I'm sure my Japanese was okay, that the refrigerator was broken, but they took it. That's my story. That's my whole refrigerator story. Yeah, free spirit. It sounded like a scam, right? But the scary thing is, like, they would not stop calling me. That guy, he would not stop calling me. And he's just like, you need to pay. All in Japanese. It's like, you need to pay. I'm just like, I didn't buy anything. Is it possible to die laughing? I don't know, but that's how I want to go. I was telling my cousin, well, maybe it's like too dark for this, but I'll just tell you guys. Because my grandma died recently, I was talking about how my other grandma died, and how like everyone was around her bed. I'm just like, yeah, like when I go, like I want to have like, I want like my family to be there, and like I don't want it to be sad, because like I'm not a sad person. I really, really, really want a mime to be there, because I've never seen a mime. I always wanted to see a mime. So yeah, on my deathbed, I want a mime to be there. And I was telling my cousin, just like, I don't know, like, do mimes do like deathbed? Like, it's not a funeral. But yeah, I guess it's not dark at all. They're gonna have to come to my house if they want money from me. Nah, not me. Don't come to my house. They made a song about that long ago. Radioactive place is dangerous, but radioactive is good music. Hello, beautiful people. Hey, bienvenidos. How are you today, Cedric? Was wondering how you knew my real name. Then I realized it doesn't say Garth. Hey, Kobe. I just had a Les Brown flashback. Bon appetit, Jasmine. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. In Japan, second-hand appliances business is not run by Japanese usually. Probably Vietnamese or Filipinos. Good to know. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, you would be scared of that? I was terrified. I would freak out with a mime at a funeral. Why would you freak out? It's not like they're saying anything. They're just like acting things out. Like, I'm not joking though. I'm like completely serious. I want to see a mime. I've never seen a mime before. There's a few things in my life that have motivated me to where I am today. And things that like I feel like I was kind of gypped out of, that I really, really, really want. Like, I feel like my life will not be complete until I see a mime. And also, I've never received a trophy. I am like so pissed off that my older sister got like trophies at our first elementary school. She got trophies for just attending every day. Like, even when I was sick, I would try to go to school because like I wanted a trophy. I've never received a trophy in my life. I don't care. Like, I want to earn it too. I don't want someone to just give me a trophy. I want a freaking trophy. Like, it really bothers me. Like, it sounds like a joke, but like, everyone has gotten a trophy. I tried so hard, and a lot of my motivation was just because like my cousins got trophies, my sisters got trophies, my brother got trophies. I want a trophy. And I know like a lot of trophies are made out of plastic, but like, and I think that's why like I work so hard. Oh wow, there's my flaw. Like, I want recognition for my hard work. Yeah. I want a trophy though. A mime? That's so random. That's random to you. It's not random to me. I want a mime. How come we don't see mimes so much? It's frustrating. I think like I became enamored with mimes because of like cartoons, maybe like Looney Tunes or something. But I really want to see a mime. And it'd be cool to see like one on the streets, just like in the cartoons. Like, I don't want it just to be for me, but like if it need be, like if it's my deathbed, like okay, that's fine. But I want to see a mime like on the streets in France or something. No, in Japan it's gonna be cool. I was talking to my cousin and he's just like, well, Tokyo has like everything, right? So maybe we can find a mime. Ask Japanese people what country they'd like to visit or live in and why. Ah, okay. That's a common one, but okay. I would not stop laughing if there's a mime at a funeral too. Okay, then you can come to my funeral then, Kobe. What? I was a part of setting a world record. Clowns and mimes kind of creep me out. They look crazy to me. I don't like crazy people. I don't like clowns so much. Like, at first, so many people are afraid of clowns, and I just didn't understand why. Like, it's just a person in makeup. And then one day, like, I saw a clown, and I was just, like, looking at him. I was like, holy shit. Like, oh my god, it's so scary. Like, I don't like it. And it just happened, like, so quickly. I'm just, like, I don't like being a part of, like, maybe I'm like a hipster, but I don't like having the same fear as everyone else or like being like everyone else. But like, it was just that day and I saw the clown just like just like, why is everyone always freaks out about clowns? Like, what's the deal? Dude, like, it really freaked me out. I don't even know why. What kind of mime are we talking about here? I'm wearing right now. No, mime. Hey, aren't mimes from France? Cedric, maybe? Well, stereotype, I don't know. The record still stands. Oh, it's not a mime, but a mime. Yes, even in France, they are hard to find nowadays. Yeah, like, what happened to them? John Gase and It movie. Maybe. I don't think, but I didn't see that movie. I don't like scary movies. Well, it's okay if it's Saturday daytime and I'm with some other people. Scary movies, but I didn't watch it. But I didn't I'm so silly. I didn't watch it. So that's really clever what they did there. The movie, I didn't watch it. Most authors simultaneously signing their book. Mine. Yes. Serial killer who dressed up as a clown and would kidnap. I don't want to hear that. I'll eat. Okay, guys, guess what time it is? It's time for me to go. Oh, I will be releasing a video on Tuesday, Japan time. It's probably gonna be in the evening, like Tuesday 9 p.m.-ish Japan time. So on the east coast of the US, which I know a lot of people are, it's going to be Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. I'm telling you guys this. I will set like a, what is it called? Like a reminder or something like this. so you guys can like save it. I'm telling you guys this because like I really want to hit 10,000 subscribers by August. Trying really hard. So in order to do that, when I release a video, I need as many of my subscribers as possible to be there when it is released, because when my subscribers are there when the video is released, the algorithm then pushes it to a wider audience. So I will I will put the video, I will upload the video on the YouTube and set it so that you guys can do like a reminder, but the video will be released on Tuesday. So I hope you guys can make it and help support the channel. I would be so grateful. So in this video, me and my Japanese friend, we walked around Shibuya and yeah, we did interviews, but this video is just all about the fails. Because everyone always, like, there's so many street interviewers now, and they never show the fails. Like, obviously because the people say, like, they don't want to be on camera. But, yeah, I'm going to show you guys how Japanese people reject me. Like, it hurt. Like, how Japanese guys rejected me, and how, like, foreign girls are rejected by Ray. So, I hope you guys are going to come on Tuesday so you can be there when it's released. Yeah. I will be. Oh, please don't say that. Please don't say that you'll visit my house. You woman, you have reason to live and fight another day. The reason must come from yourself, Robert. Like to see. Oh, that's a dark one, Khalil. I can't ask that. That's also let you. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Foreigner, so weebs love. Do Japanese girls like foreign guys? Okay, thank you. See you. Bye bye. Take care.